Hello, friends. We are back again, and now I was gonna mention something that I go to this pond in Lake Helen to fish, and as I start studying the female aesthetic, especially facial, at this point and the neck thing, uh, there's some, you know, different females come there, and I didn't mean to be judgmental, but I feel like that it's like a chaos or something, and perhaps they are qualified for a few different facial aesthetic surgeries. It's a chaos actually, and they seem to be happy, which is actually okay. But as I study, so I start, obviously I develop the eye for that, so I think they can maybe use some such facial goal to achieve a golden ratio facial aesthetics. They can maybe use surgery, um, and also I can, this is what I can think of, that this, like a cheekbones, if your cheekbones are excuse me, if your cheekbones are too too low or too down, or they're not wide enough, so this is what you can do. See, like, I can feel my cheekbone right here, so you put your thumbs here, and you push them up, and you can keep applying the force, and you can feel the pressure, and you see, even it helps compression of the your cheeks. And see, too much puffed up cheeks is not a sign of uh, aesthetic or attractiveness, because, well, then you look like a baby face, or also like you're overweight maybe. That's why a mild, like, a very, now you don't need to look like, that's not, obviously that's another extreme, but if it's a little bit less here, it gives you the total shape of your face, your chin, your jawline, everything. Speaking of aesthetic, I just have some cheese and it was in my mouth, so that's a bad aesthetic for me, I know that much. All right, so now, so this is what you can do in your case if your cheeks are too puffed up, or they are like, in some cases, see, this is the problem with the, try to understand the aesthetics. It's in the eye of the person who knows all these things, like a golden ratio. So it's not just one thing. This is a distance between your eyebrows, not just this, it has to be proper distance. And at the arch, if it's too much, your eyebrow goes up, it's not good. You're gonna look like a cheap person. This is no good if it's too much, or if it's a long, if it's on the wrong, too much, or on a lower part of the, on the wrong part or wrong angle on your eyebrow. So it would look strange. I have seen people, it looks like, they go to, they're coming out of a dollar store or something. Excuse me. So they buy their everything from a, this is, I mean, I'm not judging, I go to dollar store anyways every single day. So, but I'm saying is, so it's a whole bunch of things. On the top of that, it's like the size of your eyes, and the same thing, if your face is wide enough from here, so you think, well, you did achieve one thing related to the golden ratio. But if the distance is a little bit extra, your face is gonna look sticking out too much. Now, let's say you achieved another second point, going your face down. If it goes down too much, you have extra chin, everything, your jawline is good, but its angle is too much, it looks too much triangle. That's no good. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe if you meet a person, let's say your loved one or whoever, your boyfriend or husband, if they don't have enough high standard, they would probably would say good things, which is all fine. But if the person has the more refined eyes related to the golden ratio, they can detect these things. It's all about our standard of our beauty and aesthetics. That's why as we evolve and become more intelligent, our level of our aesthetics and standard for aesthetics should go up. That's why the number of surgeries are higher and higher now, because we become more aware of these things. Even though we think like it's judgmental, which is all fine, I understand that part, but that's the reality. That people say, oh, this is judgmental, no, I'm good as I am, which is all fine. But then why there are so many number of surgeries? And even people who don't have the money, think about if they have an access to enough money to get the surgery. I mean, if I would have enough money, I'll probably have a bunch of surgery. I mean, I don't know where would I get the surgery. I feel like I'm okay. But no, I know I'm kidding, but I understand. But well, we all have flaws. I understand that. So okay. So it's not just one thing. So if your face is too much puffed up, is not good. It's gonna look round. If it's too much inside, is no good. So you can go on the internet and you can post your picture or give it to the expert, golden ratio expert surgeon. Well, he first gonna say nice things to you, because I mean, obviously it's not a good idea to tell people their flaws in the first breath. But he can make sure that the things you need to look more appealing and more attractive. But the whole idea of life is that. But people go buy the ugliest house or the most beautiful. People buy the cars more beautiful or the ugliest. People buy things, make their lawn look good. Everything is golden ratio exists in flowers, in nature. Even you look at the galaxy, mathematical equations, spirals, clans, anything you can think of in nature, golden ratio and Fibonacci that exists. You can do your own Google research. So so that and so this is the exercise. You can put your here and do this. You see that? So your bones are gonna be lifted up. But first you need an analysis of your aesthetic, what needs to be done. But see, I think I messed up. My one side went high and one low, but I don't know. This is not good. This is messed up for me, I guess. But so okay, so this is very important. So you do it like the more you do it longer, the better your bone cheek's gonna be do that, and then you can do this. In this way, so it's better for your facial symmetry. And again, this is you have no idea in your wildest dreams that the golden ratio, how in depth it goes. Even the internet research is not enough. It's a distance from your this side to the other side here, and then the same here from your this chin, then across your this, then from here to here, then from here to this is crisscross. They're like 1,000 measurements. Well, this is statics we are taught. That's why it's so complex that only expert eyes can see that. That's why the experts, they can, of thousands of people, they're gonna say, okay, this person is really aesthetically have a golden ratio, and rest of them is gonna just reject them. So uh, so this is a not this is very complex thing, and also the person who do the analysis uh, of the this golden ratio. You need multiple calipers to do all the measurements and everything. It's very complicated, and it's not always easy to perform on another person, because then when you give them the results, maybe they would not be good, happy or something, I don't know. But anyways, I went to that pond. It was not good. I see few people, I think they can start making the separate fund so they can improve their facial symmetry according to a golden ratio. um, and all right. So we're gonna wrap this video up here at this point, and we will discuss further about this subject and how we can improve our aesthetic. But that's the whole idea. We go start the internet, go on YouTube, see what people are doing and saying about these things, and how much money people are spending on this golden ratio aesthetics. This is I'm talking about millions of dollars. They should have a separate saving account for surgeries. That let's say I have, I mean, everybody can have a one separate account where they put all their money on the side to improve their aesthetics. But you have double advantage. Now you feel good, you look at in the mirror and you like yourself and it looks good, and you have, why people are doing this? People say, oh, don't do it, you look fine. Then why they are doing it? Not only they have a confidence, they like to look in the mirror, but I don't. I look in the mirror and I know I need at least 25 surgeries. That's the reason I may have no confidence. That's what I'm telling the truth. If I had money, I would go straight to the surgeon and get some whole bunch of surgeries done. And I know I'm mocking, but it's absolutely the truth. And on the top of that, then the other people would like you better, obviously, because you are aesthetically pleasing. And all right, so we're gonna wrap our video here, and until we meet the next time,